Oh. Hey. Hump time, yeah? Hey, Peter, I can now. Look, hey, here's a good boy. Hey, here's a good boy. Hey, nice. Yeah, Peter being 4.5 years old, but he's it's a bit like, how do you explain it? It's a bit like he bites to remind you that he still has some sort of control, and it's like mouthing, like when you play with a dog, he bites your hand, but he doesn't bite it. But and cleans out this box, and he gets had some renovations inside. And what are you looking at? Come on, hey? It's had some renovations. Oh. Hey. Hump time, yeah? You know, hump a hand, eh? This is what Minoni do most times when he comes out of his cage. Even at breakfast time, we're cleaning the cage, come out here, he comes out there playing, and my hand gets it. He has an infatuation with my hand. Either one, left hand more so. No, come on, where's your spoon? Get the spoon, come on, get the spoon. Get the spoon. Come on, go get your spoon. Peter, come on, where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? Oh, good boy. Come here. Come on. Come here. You're such a good boy, yeah? Now, I mean, last year I couldn't do this with Peter. I can now. Look, hey, here's a good boy. Hey, here's a good boy. Hey. And now we developed a new thing that's called nice. Isn't it? That's nice. Oh, you like that? Nice. Oh, yes. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Peter being 4.5 years old now. He's changed. It's been a long time since he's bitten and drawn blood. He still bites, but he's it's a bit like, how do you explain it? It's a bit like he bites to remind you that he still has some sort of control, and it's like mouthing, like when you play with a dog, he bites your hand, but he doesn't bite it. But clever dick. Yeah, we have a routine in our play sessions where through the play session, Peter goes and cleans out this box, and he gets his little toys and plays with them for a bit. But the idea behind it is to empty it, isn't it, Peter? You going to empty this? Come on. He gets his toys out of the road so he can get in and chew the inside of the box. The box that currently he's using is now month and a half old. It has had some renovations inside. And what are you looking at? Come on, hey? It's had some renovations, hasn't it? Who's done the renovations? Did you do the renovations? Hey, kiss. Oh, kiss. Hey, what the fudge? But he's a wuss. If he can hear birds outside, becomes a bit alarmed, and he sticks close to me. Hey. And if we're outdoors, He'll communicate with other birds, particularly for the lorikeets. He'll talk back to them. If they come near him, he's on my shoulder like a flash. But since my last movie that I made for him, which will be a few months now, I can't remember exactly when now, it's a long while since we made a video, he's become my personal companion. So we often go shopping, which I've been in the videos, but now we can do it lawfully, and they can't tell me to get out. So the doctor gave me a certificate to say he's my personal companion. Yes. See, he's biting now, but he doesn't bite out of spite. Now, he has learnt, with a bit of maturity now, where the line is drawn. So we do tickle, 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 tickle. Hey, tickle, tickle. But he's aware of cameras, and he's not real keen about cameras. Hey, hey. He, what are you going to pull out next? What are you going to do next? Do you want to play with this? The all right. Well, I've just had to change the battery on the camera. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Forgot what we're talking about now. Bit of a changed bird. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's become my companion. Legally, with a document to say that, so we enjoy a lot of time going out. Still can't hold a camera in my hand with him on me because he gets thingy about it. But that's a lorikeet trait. It's not necessarily endemic to all of them, because clearly it's not. But what people don't, or a lot of people don't understand, when lorries see things as a threat, they go on the defence and they attack or defend, whichever is the closest thing to where they think the threat comes from. And but even at 4.5 years old, yeah, it's nice, that's right, mate. Hey, it's good, it's good. It's good, yes, oh, look, it's so nice. Oh, it's terrific, isn't it? Oh, you love that, don't you? Hey, but he's not a very mushy baby, this guy. He's a chicken when it comes to other birds. Yes, hey, yes, doesn't it? Hey, you're a chicken? You're a chicken? No, hey, no bitey. And he knows about the no-no. I mean, I've also got two green-cheeked conures, and to be honest, if I'd known what he was going to be like, I would have had one of these over. Yeah, they're smart, they entertain themselves in the cage. When it comes to bedtime, unlike the other two, he go to cover him up and he goes straight up and do his little chew, and he says good night. He says sweet dreams. Yeah, don't you? And I don't hear from him. He goes to bed at just before 6 o'clock, and good on you. And he not a peep out of him all night long. Unlike the other two who clown around the cage at all hours of the night and then sleep through the day. But he, you know, he's really attached. But I discovered this my impression that he's now, after 4.5 years, he's now become really settled with me and the things we do. We keep him in a routine. That's bath time, out of cage time in the morning, out of cage time in the afternoon. You've got to watch him like a hawk because they're inquisitive little buggers, as most birds are. In fact, I just had the two green-cheeked conures out, Levi and Titan, and again they went on a sticky beak tour and ended up behind the hot water service, and all I could hear was a little coming from Levi, which was a signal, come get me, come get me. And that was a job and a half. But yeah, I mean, all parrots are acquisitive. But like I said, you know, he's not a bird that enjoys seeing things on my hand. There's things I can get away with, like this, because it's the norm. But I can pick up some of his toys, and it ain't the norm. So he gets defensive. I can do things like, Peter, put my hand together like this, and he comes charging out. But I don't know why. I put my hands together like that, and he comes out, and he rolls over, and he wants to have a wrestle, yeah? And we go tickle, 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 tickle. Hey, come on, tickle, 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 tickle. So he makes all these little nice sounds that you know that he's enjoying it, and little grumbles and things like it. Says, can you say, for the camera, can you say, what the fudge? What the fudge? What the fudge? Peter, what the fudge? What the fudge? Come on, speak. What the what the fudge? What the fudge? Kiss, 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 kiss. Oh, kiss, kiss. That's a good boy. Kiss, kiss. Hey, kiss, kiss. That's right. Yeah, kiss, kiss. Very good. He likes this. He loves that. And he likes raspberries blown on him. Don't you? Hey? What the fudge? What the fudge? You're not going to say it now, are you? You ratbag. But they're a joy. I mean, the level of intelligence these guys have got is remarkable. The adage of being a bird brain is wrong. It's important, I believe, that their routines are kept. It doesn't have very much to do with my wife for two reasons. One, she doesn't know how to deal with birds, and secondly, she's dead scared of him, and he knows it. He doesn't seem to go. He's quite happy with her being in the room. I have noticed also too, since we've been doing a lot of excursions where we go out and if I stop and talk to someone for too long, you'll start nibbling at the fingers. And the longer I prolong interacting with him, the harder he bites, but he still doesn't draw blood. But it's just a thing, come on, this is all boring, let's get going. So every afternoon we go for a little walk, we go get his bottle brushes when they're growing. And he comes with, we go for drives, and we go to shops, we go to the grog shop to get my alcohol, don't we? Hey? And it's funny how people react. Hey, I can't bring that in here. Why not? Oh, because it's a bird. Well, I've got a piece of paper as soon as I can. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, people like him because apart from the fact that he's got rainbow lorikeet colours and they look really, really, really attractive. Yeah. He rather prefers to be on my shoulder than other people's shoulder. That's not to say he won't go on other people's shoulders, because he will, but not for long. But this is the same thing we do every day, just doing this play, and this personality, yeah, very good. And that laugh, see, yeah. And if you cough, he coughs. If you sneeze, he sneezes. If I burp, he burps. He just mimics. Here's the microwave. He beeps the microwave. Comes through the door, and he gets all very happy, and a bit like a hello, hello, hello. Hey, do you want to do this? Hey? And there's sometimes when I go to wrestle with him, I use a cloth between me and my hand. Two reasons. One, there's always a chance he may bite and forget his place. Secondly, his claws, or his his claws, or talons, are really sharp, and their grip is just like a vice. It's the number of times he's been standing on the finger, no malice intent, but the talons have gone into my fingers like little needles and little spots of blood. Yeah? And I don't buy many toys for him because there's no point. He likes tearing paper apart. He likes noisy toys, in particular. More noise to make the better. But he takes them on my shoulder and he throws them or drops them. Often he'll pull things out of his box and he'll flick it, won't you? You'll just flick it. And he steps up and he's like, I want nice? Do you want nice? Oh, yes, nice. Nice. Yeah. I often think, should I get a companion for him? I go, oh God, you know. I don't know. Anyway, just because of the way of his actions, I believe he's a male. But he could be female for that matter, I don't know. Or maybe he could be gay. But see, as you can see, he's biting, but he's not biting. Hey, you're pushing the envelope. Oi, listen you, and see the grip with his tongues. Oh, they are like a vice, aren't they? They're like a vice. Hey? But I can do a lot more liberties with him now than I could before. I can scoop him up. Yeah. He makes these weird sounds too, and obviously he's talking to me. If I say something like, do you want to go for walkies? Yeah. I get a gobful. I don't know whether it's complaining about, oh yeah, let's go, or it's, no, I want to stay here and play. Hey? What? Yeah. Hey? Oh, yes. Hey? Yeah, oh, very good. He used to come to a whistle. He does it now. He comes more to a clap with hands. I don't know why that happened. We used to have a special whistle that I used to make whistle noise, and he would come without fail. Now he doesn't seem to respond so much to it. But if I clap my hands, it's a different story. They still go defensive. Still has his moments, especially when they're going through one of those the hormonal time of their year. Then they can become very defensive and very highly strung, and yes, and sometimes they forget their place and the rights and the wrongs. But yeah, yes, that's nice. Guys, I know that's nice. And you do pick up words, don't you? Like nice. Yeah, that's right. Nice. Yeah, nice. Can you show me your wing? Show me your wing. Oh, good boy. How about the other one? Show me the wing. Oh, good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. So, I don't know, getting a partner or not. The only trouble if I did get a partner, which I'm not saying I will, and I'm not saying I won't, but your interaction with them will be less. It won't be as intense or as connected. I mean, you'll still be connected because I haven't noticed him since he's 5 weeks old. But his attention will be pretty much divided between the two of us. On the other hand, Levi and Titan, or Green Cheeks, Levi's pretty much connected with me pretty closely, whereas her partner, Titan, he isn't, but he's never been a bird to interact with. He always wants to be on his own. If Levi and I are doing things, he sits back and just watches. But he is a cranky little guy, yes, hon, isn't he? Titan's a cranky little guy. I often think he's bipolar. But he has he's scared of hands. So Step Up is now has been for a long while, onto an old perch. But every now and then he forgets himself and he lands on my hand, or he often likes sitting on my knee. So he's connected, but not as tightly as what Levi is, or as tightly as what this guy is. Hey? And yeah, I think you're pretty darn good, don't you? Not bad for a little guy I rescued from a produce store when you were 5 weeks old. And given the fact that he wasn't supposed to stay with us, he was supposed to only get through the hand feeding stage and to be handled, and then find him a home, and bugger me, 4.5 years later, he's still with me. There is some concern as to our future, because our circumstances are always changing. But he's been halfway around Australia. He travelled in the caravan with us with the other two for 2.5 years. It worked out well. Used to walk around with me on my shoulder then. But hey, what you going to do? Come on. You're still moving out, are you? But like I said, I don't buy toys for him. All the things he got in there are bottle tops, bottles, old medicine bottles, things like this. Because he just breaks them, so there's no point. Very good. What about this? The only thing he likes is plastic bags, don't you? Hey? You like plastic bags? And I don't understand why he does that, but he keeps on scratching at the surface of the box. I just don't understand that. But he enjoys it. Sometimes he lets out these squeals and gets really excited. But I mean, they're cheap. The veggies come home in that, and I don't throw them out. I just keep them for him to play with. Same with rolls. That's an old hand towel roll. Interestingly enough, we did have a harness that was sitting up there on the wall. Did try to train him to go into the harness. Now, interesting there, because he won't go into a harness. Yet, you put his head in there, won't even think about it. If you try to put his head into the harness, and well, we're in a strife. He just won't be in it. So, but this is like a daily occurrence. We do this in the morning, we do this in the afternoon. We have bath time. And in the morning, when I wake him up, when I take the covers off, it's good morning. So we say good morning to each other. And then with a little bit of interactiveness, every time I put my hand in the cage, he swims all over my hand. Unlike the other two, I mean, with him, sometimes he forgets, but 90% of the time I can put my hand in the cage and remove things, and he's fine with that. I change his apple because he loves his apple. It's the only bird I know that can surgically eat an apple. What I mean by that, he'll eat the apple right down to the skin and doesn't touch the skin. It's like as if he's had a knife and he scooped that apple out. Yeah, but he'll go through a quarter of an apple. At least in half a day he'll go through a quarter of an apple. And he gets other treats like cooked rice and my toast. He squeals for my toast. He likes to share my toast. And he takes it and he goes. I give him the crust, and he takes it and he puts it straight into his drinking water. Yes, don't you? Yeah. And when he goes back in this cage after this session, we mix up a little bit of pureed apple, and it's only a teaspoon size of pureed apple. Pretty cheap. You get 4 tubs for $2 from Woolies, and I put a little bit of honey with it, and that's it. And he enjoys that. He doesn't always eat all of it, but he does enjoy it. He enjoys honey. He enjoys jam. These are just little tricks. bit hard to give lorries a treat per se, especially if you're going to be mobile, because it's you know, these things become messy. I've tried syringes. It sort of works, but you either get all or nothing, and it goes everywhere. But yeah, it's come a long way in 4.5 years. There, haven't you? Hey, want some more of this? No, you don't. Oh, you little bugger. Where's my spoon, Peter? Bring me the spoon. Bring me the spoon. Bring me the spoon. Come, yeah. Bring me the spoon. Peter, where's my spoon? Bring me the spoon. Bring me the spoon. Bring me the spoon. Where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? Come on, where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? You're standing on it. Bring me the spoon. Yes, bring me the spoon. Wait, bring me the spoon. You bring me the spoon. Get me the spoon. Get the spoon. Get the spoon. Get the spoon. Bring the spoon. Come on. Bring. That's. Come on. Bring me the spoon. Well, come and get it. I don't know how to understand how they can do that to the beaks, because even tapping my fingers like this, I mean, it doesn't hurt, it's uncomfortable. You keep doing it. He really strikes. Really, don't you? Don't you? And another thing he likes playing with is those large toilet roll inserts, which we collect from different sources, and you'll sit there for hours sitting inside it, pulling it apart. It makes a right mess. That's right. He enjoys just pulling it apart. Don't you? Hey? Don't you? Oh. So. But one problem we are having at the moment now, he knows how to fly, or did. Last year, I let his feathers grow out so he could fly, and he was good there for months. He was good, weren't you? You were really, really good. And yes, then all of a sudden you started taking unauthorised flights, which became problematic. They know how to fly into trees, but they don't know how to come down. And so the end result was, because we live in the suburbs in particular, I had fear that he would take off and fly in front of a truck or a car or whatever. And there is a video there covering the same thing in the past, where we went back and had his wings clipped. Now they're not 90% there. Oh, well, I suppose it's 90% there. The big, long ones that come down from here haven't grown yet, and I don't expect they will for a while. So you can just see, I can see the makings of them there. But if you look, just lift your wing, Peter. Come on, yeah. So they will be there in a while, but he'll fly from the bench back up to me. Or he'll go to slip off the edge, which he does all the time, and he'll flap his wings and get his balance and back onto the counter. But I think he's forgotten how to fly. When we're doing our teaching him how to fly, because he spent 3 years no flight at all, so we were using the length of the unit here in various different scenarios. we had to teach him how to get his altitude right and try and teach him to fly in a straight line. Well, he was still a bit zigzaggy, but he went off and did these unauthorised flights. He didn't go very far. The first one he did come back, but he only come back to the trees in the corner of the yard, and he wouldn't come down. So he didn't know how to. But I thought he'd just totally taken off. But when you read and hear every day about people whose birds just take off, see, don't they, mate? Yeah. And his little squeals of joy. Hey. So anyway, flight's not one of his options, but that's all right. We'll work on it, won't we? Hey, hey, your manners all right, aren't they? And you love your tucker, and you haven't caused me any problems. There's been no. Yeah, you want some more, do you? You want some more? Nice, 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 yeah, nice, nice, yeah, nice, nice. But he loves to wrestle, so, and he likes doing this, and as you can see, like I said before, he bites, but he doesn't bite real hard, and he doesn't break the skin. It's just, yeah, tickle, 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 yeah, so tickle, 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 tickle. Yes. As birds go, you're pretty good. I think I'm pretty fortunate to have come across him. Although, I often wonder whether he was a breeder bred bird or a wild baby handed in. Sometimes I think he's not a true domesticated bird. Hey? Yeah, sometimes I question it, only because the produce mob were a bit dodgy, for want of a better term, and that's half the reason why I bought him, because he was in this tiny little cage, and like baby Lorikeet's crying his little eyes out, and then stuck in a corner and cowering down and all that, and he's kept on top of these food sacks. I said, well, that's no place for a bird. They did have other Lorikeets, but he was the baby one. He was the smallest of all of them. And when I went to get him out of his cage in my hand and him couldn't fit through the door. So, despite the protests of my wife, I bought him. And here he is, 4.5 years later. It's been a big learning curve for both of us. Yeah. Anyway, now I'm going to show you what I mean by his flight. So, no, oi, Peter, come on, come to me, come on, that's it, that's about the end of your flight, isn't it? So yes, so we'll go back in that cage. So, like I said, now he's just gone back into his cage. It was without issue today. So normally I just make him up a bit of stewed apple, which pureed apple, which is, as I said, you buy from Coles or Woolies, and a little bit of honey. Now, with this honey, I got a bit lucky. This one doesn't squirt too much, so it's just a little bit of honey, like that. That's all it is. And then I mix it up. Normally he does a big carry on. Like, where is it? Because he knows this is his treat for going back into the cage. And it marks the end. So then you just end up with that. Now, he'll probably eat half of that. Maybe a bit more. Who knows? It's a bit hard to tell with him. But anyway, so like I said, he's gone back into his cage, and so there we are. He hooks into it straight away. He loves it. Yes, don't you? You love that, don't you? That's good stuff. And there's your bottle brush. fresh off the tree outside. We've been waiting for months for that tree to flower. For some reason it's so slow. So we had to walk way up the road to another tree to get the wattle brush. But he loves this stuff. Now, there's also sometimes I'll give him just honey. It's a little bit of honey, and then he'll take a slurp of honey and then a slurp of water, then I'll come back. Hey, won't you? And that's his little hut or tube that he hides in and goes to sleep in. They both got it. They both got the tubes. They both sleep in it. But he is really good sleep-wise. Not a problem. Like I said, he says good night. And says good night, sweet dreams, see you in the morning, and that's it. And he's asleep. So anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget, please select like or subscribe. Please make a comment or ask a question. I'll answer them. Great to. I hope you enjoy the video. Take care. Till the next video. Bye.